Few days after transplanting or after germination, you need to do your first fertilizer, or you need to apply your first nutrition. Nutrition can be applied in different forms, can be applied in granular form, like the one that I'm holding here, can be applied in granular form. It can be applied in foliar form. Also, you can apply through fertigation. Fertigation is mixing with irrigation water. Those who are using drip irrigation like me, mixing with irrigation water and applying. And the exact time to know when to apply your fertilizer, remember we have two farmers, those who've done seedling like I did. There are some farmers who will do seedlings, the others who will do direct sowing. So after germination, 5 to 14 days after germination, you can apply your first fertilizer. Those who will do seedlings, you can do few days, 5 to 10 days, you can do your first fertilizer. The reason why I'm saying 5 to 10 days or I'm giving 5 to 14 days is because at this period, the seedling will have developed its root. So the feeding will be very okay. If you do it before that, you may end up losing a lot of nutrition. Remember, you're doing irrigation, maybe you're doing fallow irrigation, you're doing other types of irrigation, it's raining, so you may end up losing a lot of nutrient through the water or through irrigation. So it's better to time when there is good root network so that you can apply your first fertilizer. And talking of first fertilizer, this time round, or when targeting a first fertilizer or the first application, of some farmers usually do plant with their fertilizer, which is very okay. You come with phosphorus based fertilizer. You can choose an NPK. You can go for other compound fertilizers like DAP. It's also very good. In my case, I'm using NPK fertilizer, combined it with an organic fertilizer with 70% organic, and also an NPK with nitrogen of 12%, phosphorus of 24%, and also potassium of around 14%. So it's a very good NPK, and also it has other trace elements. And when applying fertilizer, you also need to take precautions like any other person applying fertilizer. There are farmers who are going to apply fertilizer this way. That's how they apply the fertilizer. There are farmers who are going to apply the fertilizer that way. You see? There is no problem in applying that fertilizer that way. There is no problem. I encourage that. But after such an application, you also need you and your team to come back and cover the fertilizer. You see, make sure that your fertilizer is covered. Remember, the fertilizer that we have applied is nitrogenous fertilizer. So if you leave it uncovered, you are going to lose a lot of fertilizer. So that's how we cover the fertilizer so that it can be of help to the plant. So that's one of the ways to apply the fertilizer. Another farmer will apply the fertilizer just like me now. Instead of applying that way and covering, you just come, make a hole, apply and cover. You see? Make a hole and cover. So this how we apply fertilizer. Our first fertilizer, this is how I'm applying mine. And it's as simple as that. Very simple and very precise. Very simple for you. And so after this now, there will be a good movement of fertilizer in that plant, and that's now the starting point, or that's how we apply our first fertilizer. To repeat, go for phosphorus rich fertilizer, go for NPK, go for other fertilizers like DAP, it's very good. In my case, like I told you, I've combined two of them, organic and inorganic fertilizer. That is what I'm using. You can use foliar. You can also use fertigation to make sure that your fertilizer is well upright at the right time when starting. It's good to start strong so that you can have a healthy plant. Hope you've learned something. If it's your first time that you're watching me, kindly go to my YouTube channel at Farm with Fred, subscribe. That way all the information concerning watermelon farming and other crop farming is, and we continue learning together. Bye.